reacts, and it was requested that I listen to Hank Williams Jr. sing A Country Boy Can Survive for the very first time. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video because you never know what I'm going to do. I've never heard anything by Hank Williams Jr. I'm also wondering, is there a Hank Williams Sr. perhaps that's famous? If there is one, let me know about that in the comments section below, please. I'm just curious about that because it seems like if there is not a Hank Williams Sr. that's famous, then the Jr. could just be the first famous Hank Williams.
The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry.
You know, right off the bat, this sounds like The Cat's in the Cradle with the Silver Spoon, Little Boy Blue, and the Man in the Moon. You know that song? Cat's in the cradle with the silver spoon, little boy blue, and the man in the moon. Probably the same chords that are being played.
The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me.
Oh, I do live in the woods with some dogs and stuff.
I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive.
Oh, I got all that too.
Country folks can survive.
All right. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this.
I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn.
I could too. Huh. Weird.
Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do.
Actually, here we just make beer and mead. This is so funny, listening to this music that I seem to have a lot in common with. This is trippy.
I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and country boy can survive.
Oh, hey! I can't believe this. Yeah, well, mead is like it's kind of like wine, but it's fermented honey. But then tomatoes, yeah, we grow tomatoes every year. Oh. If you guys haven't seen me before, I live in the country on a 10-acre hobby farm, but I started off as a city girl, and then I lived in the suburbs for a while, but yeah, for the last 10 years, hobby farmer.
Folks can survive because you can't starve us out and you can't make us run, 'cause when them old boys raised on shotguns, we say grace. We came from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the western skies, and we can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I had a good friend in New York City. He never called me by my name, just Hillbilly.
You know, it's funny. I can't skin a buck, but I would like to learn how. I almost went hunting a couple years ago just because I think it's a good survival skill to have, but it was cold. I can't do the snow like that. Okay, it was too cold. Maybe one day somebody will teach me how to hunt. Because I do have this thing kind of about, hey, if you're a meat eater, I think that it's actually good for you to kill an animal if you eat meat, because I think that teaches you respect. I've had to help slaughter chickens and stuff before. But yeah, if you're willing to eat it, you should be willing to kill it. Just as long as it's not snowing. Then all bets are off.
My grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eyes and shoot him with my old 45, cause a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Cause you can't stop us out and you can't make us run, cause we're them old boys raised on shotguns. We say grace and we say ma'am, if you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We're from North California and South Alabama and little towns all around this land. We can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
Okay, this guy's got some pipes on him too. This country music is so much fun. I just feel like the guy's like, I like guns. I'm like, I like guns. Like, I like quads. I like quads. I like to fish. I like fishing. I like to hunt. I wish I could hunt. It's so funny. I guess I just didn't know I had so much stuff in common with the themes that run in country music. I think it's very, very relatable. For me, of course, because, you know, hobby farmer that lives in the country. If there are any more songs by Hank Williams Jr. that you'd like me to react to, please leave them in the comments section below. If there's any other song by any other artist that you'd like me to react to, please leave that in the comments section below as well. This has been Liberty Belle Reacts, and thanks for watching. Oh, B, thank you, B. Thank you, B. Thank you, B. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. He's a good little country boy. I don't know if you've noticed my little... Oh, Leroy. Leroy's a country dog. He's surviving. He's surviving with a fan blowing on him. He's cute. Country boy Leroy, who halfway through this song ran outside into the rain and ran after some critters, and I tried to towel him off, and he came back, but he's a mess right now. He's all muddy. Yes, well, that's country living.